This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody. On the show today, we caught up with Mia. She's 17 and she was at, oh my God, Harry Styles last night. She gave us quite the review.
Sean and Natalie keep pitting me against my greatest enemy.
George Ezra. You'll hear more about that at some stage.
George Ezra.
We talk about when taking a +1 to an event wasn't a good idea.
We heard some horror stories, let's face it.
Yeah, and just some general tomfoolery.
And maybe a shenanigan.
Oh, we find out what the nighttime versions of us could be up to as well.
Yeah. Oh, what about handbag talk? Is that going to make it?
Oh, yeah, handbag. I mean,
why wouldn't it?
Handbag.
This is Perth's own.
Yes. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Let's go.
Nova 937.
It's 6:02. Nathan, Nat and Sean. It's the morning after.
And we're feeling it. Post-Harry, we are feeling it this morning.
Yeah, none of us went, but
No.
we're so tired from it.
We felt it.
I'm struggling today. I feel like I've run a marathon to the point where my legs are sore.
Maybe do you think, you would have almost been able to hear the music from Harry's concert?
no,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you would have been
So do you think
dancing.
your body when you were laying in bed was just, busting a move?
I don't know. There was this, it was what was it? A Rick and Morty episode where they realised the night versions of themselves were doing things.
They were having a great
the
time
day
with it.
versions
Times.
didn't know. But the night versions were doing things that you didn't want to do, like cleaning the house, cooking. But
that
also
would be a great scenario.
Doing exercise.
So you could have
then
been in the gym.
Morty would wake up and he'd have abs.
Yeah.
So do you think last night was leg day?
I think it might have been leg night. I think it might have been leg night. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be the best
If you
scenario for anyone, wouldn't it?
unconsciously do not realise at night you are full-blown exercising.
Yeah, you're at the
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah.
Everybody, you've got your gym buddies.
You're
You're
squatting
completely
like there's
different
no
people.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Like literally people there know you, Nathan. And then you hit the treadmill.
I had a full house of people who went along to Harry because they got last-minute tickets, like many of us, including our mate Harry here.
Yes, one Harry
Harry
to
for
another.
Harry.
Gee, I didn't learn from my mistake last week, did I?
Yes, from the Chili Peppers going out on a school night.
Yeah, I went out on a school night and I attacked it again. I had to.
You had a couple of beers?
Yeah, I had a few, and I bought a shirt.
Did you?
I bought a shirt that says Harry's House on it, and I love it.
Oh, well, because
well,
your name's Harry.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
And someone asked to go on my shoulders.
Yep.
We
You're
did
a very
that.
tall man.
Yeah.
Yep. What was his name?
So a complete
don't know.
stranger asked to go on your shoulders.
Yeah. This girl asked, and I was like, oh, okay, we'll see how we go.
So
It was not easy.
This is the thing. Shorter people don't realise. Tall people are seen largely as scaffolding.
Yeah, no, nothing on her. I just am not as strong as I was back in the southbound days.
You needed to do leg day.
Yeah.
How hard were you holding her
Oh my
legs when
God,
she's on?
like an Olympic power lifter to get up, first of all. Once I was up, it was fine. But then it was during What Makes You Beautiful, One Direction version.
Yes.
And it's like 2 minutes, tap out, see you later,
I
get
was going
down.
to say, what is the
Yeah.
etiquette on that? So
You just drop them. You just drop them. Bang.
Yeah. Oh, Harry starts saying,
Gravity.
what makes you super heavy? Later on today, we're going to catch up with Mia, who was, she's 17.
We caught up with her yesterday when her mum called in.
So we're going to find out exactly what Mia and her friends thought about the concert.
Because we know what
Yeah.
like a 30-year-old man thinks of it. He just talked about it then.
Yeah.
But what is a 17-year-old girl? Perhaps the target audience, some might say.
I don't.
You know who was there?
What?
Mr. McGowan.
Yeah.
And Kate
Yeah.
Walsh.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Kate Walsh.
Kate Walsh was there too.
With
She was in the
daughter.
pit. Yep.
10K drive-through. We're looking for the second car to join us as well. Married at first sight. Commitment ceremony. $1,000 up for grabs
And
there.
what about corporate suite style to see
Beautiful.
Ed Sheeran?
heaps
How
on.
good's that?
Book for Holiday You this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holiday. More daring, relaxed, and sometimes more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style. Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
We say a lot of things on the radio when we're out here on the talkie stick, and sometimes you don't realise that people actually hear what you're saying.
And not just that, we forget most things that are on this
100%.
show by the end of the show. So when someone
We can't
comes on and
remember
goes,
what we
oh my
said."
God, I love when you said that this morning. You go, what? I said what?
I didn't have a clue when I walked in yesterday, and I told the missus that she could go to the Harry Styles concert with Sunny, our daughter.
Yeah.
They had already heard us talk about it in the morning. That you mentioned
Yes.
that I had.
You had the
offered-
opportunity to buy some tickets because a friend of mine was selling them.
Yeah, you
And
see,
you
I
said
don't tell anyone home that
You
scenario.
said absolutely not. They're too expensive. My daughter's happiness is not worth that. Is
Yes,
what you said.
Yeah,
To
in a
paraphrase.
nutshell. I think Nathan jumped on board pretty hard in that one as well. And,
I wouldn't have.
So my daughter was hearing that in the car and was thinking, I was
Crying all the way to school.
Yeah. So we were able to turn that around. But her friend came over who was able to go to the concert with them as well later on in the night. And she asked me that if I was finishing here at Nova, and I was like, She goes, no, there's things, I've heard this thing playing that if you listen to it, it says that you're finished. A lady called Sue is joining the team.
Oh, the Lottery ad.
Lottery ad.
People actually listen.
Lotto ad. That's hilarious. Well, to be honest, she was very good.
Yeah, I know. I did hear that a lot, actually. So Sue could be taking my place, but yeah.
So,
the power of the wireless.
Do you want
Power of the wireless.
We can't believe anybody's listening at all, to be honest, let alone paying attention to what we're actually saying.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
I just said, okay, I think that sometimes singers like Pink, who everyone knows there's songs written about everything, they've done a brainstorm and they're going, okay, wait, a trustful, no one's written something about that.
And that's why he loves it so much. It's
How do they beat you
22
to
to 7, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
There is a story in the paper today about food delivery services and what the couriers go through, but there's also some really interesting statistics for each of the services. So Uber Eats, the most interesting thing that I found about that, it's got the top 5 local restaurants in Perth. Number 1, Johnny's Kebab Burger and Grill. Number 2, Thornley Kebab. Number 3...
There's a theme here.
What's that?
There's a theme here.
Yeah, I know. Is it Chow Italia in
Chow
South
Italia,
Perth? And then number 4 is Anytime Deli. And I was like, what the hell's
In
Anytime
Burswood,
Deli?
yeah?
In Burswood. And it's off Great Eastern
Well, I
Highway.
mean, I imagine it's a deli that's open any time.
Oh, is that
Yes,
next to the
it
Puma
is.
petrol
Yes,
station? I used
it
to go
is.
there all the way when I was off to the airport.
Sean, it's got everything.
Yeah.
Ice bait, fishing tackle, fresh
Yeah.
flowers, giftware,
Yep.
chocolates. But, like, this is it. Can I just tell you something? A hamburger is $6.90. I will not get. You can get
$6.90.
You can get a steak burger from there. I don't know what it'd be like. A steak burger $9.90. A super steak burger, it doesn't tell you why, is $10.90.
Well, it's $1
How's the
better, that's
value?
why.
It's $1 better.
That is amazing.
So do you reckon what's super? Do you reckon that's like some tomato and
It's
lettuce?
got more cheese on it, maybe.
I think so.
They should explain when something's
Yeah.
a burger to a super burger. You need to give me a line on what makes it super.
Sure.
Yeah, well, I'd imagine that the first burger that was at $6, the steak burger, the first steak burger is probably a minute steak.
Yeah. Now, look, I'm pretty sure that they need to do another survey of how many people were stoned out of their brains.
Well,
before they ordered
I
this.
don't think they do, Nathan.
Because
I think it's self-evident.
one of the things that they've got for sale here at this place is you can get a Scotch egg at any time of the day at $4.95.
Anytime.
So a Scotch egg is egg with mince wrapped around it,
Yeah,
isn't
deep
it?
fried,
then
crumbed and deep, yeah.
Crumbed and deep.
I've never had one. Have you had one? I always see them.
No, I don't think I've had a Scotch egg. Have you ever had a Scotch egg?
I think years ago, maybe, I've had a Scotch
It
egg.
feels like it's a depression thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Is it a depression thing where you used to try and trick your brain to think you're eating a whole meatball?
I mean, relatively good protein source, I imagine.
So there's that, right? So then we go now to DoorDash. And it's got the most ordered meal in Perth is hot chips.
Okay.
Yep. Favourite meal after midnight in Perth, burgers and halal snack packs. The biggest order received in Perth in the last 12 months, someone spent over $600 worth of kebabs.
On DoorDash, yeah.
Kebabs. Everything's kebabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
continue.
then,
Because that's late night food, Sean, that's why.
This is the most interesting thing. From DoorDash, the most orders from one customer in a week. One customer, 60.
Now, there are 21 meals a week. So that's 3 times the
3
average.
times 21 meals.
What's happening there? Are they
Well,
and then they forget something, so they're ringing back constantly now?
It might be like that it's a boss who's buying things for
I don't know.
workers, and so therefore...
But that can't be right.
Let's take that off the table. Let's just pretend
Our
it's
boss
someone
only
at home.
ever buys us breakfast once.
Yeah,
in
no, I'm saying there are better
several
bosses
months.
than our boss, Nathan. That's what I'm saying. So that way, and so some people might want from one area and some people might want from another. It's a theory, I
Look,
don't know.
that could work, absolutely. But let's just think it's just one person.
One person
One
ordering
person
60
is
different
going,
things
Imagine
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Imagine it.
in 1 week.
That'd be you're getting craned out of your house situation, wouldn't
you'd
it?
think so.
You'd have to be. I don't
Maybe
know.
they
Maybe
just-
they're on the push bike.
They just order one Scotch egg at a time.
Which is the way you should look at life, really,
That's
isn't
right,
it?
isn't it?
Menu log, most orders from one customer in 1 week. That was 31 orders.
Yeah.
31 orders. So that one there is just someone that doesn't...
No, that's more than 3 meals a day, though. 3 meals a day is 21.
So that's an extra 10 sneakies.
Yes. On
don't
top
want a
of
couple
every
of
meal.
sneakies.
Some
I'm not
people
sure
have
about 10.
some people have second breakfast and some people have second dinner.
It's true. Or maybe they're ordering coffee. You could order coffee. I mean, why would
that's a
you
lot
to
of
get
orders.
coffee delivered?
So 31 in that week. What's the delivery fee roughly? About $5-6.
It depends. Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Yep.
Back to Anytime Deli, right?
Yeah. I used to go there, mate. I used to go there.
Okay. So
There's a post office in there and everything.
Yeah, there
sausage,
is.
a beef or cheese sausage, right? So you know the deep fried
I'll go on
ones?
a cheese sausage,
Yeah,
thanks.
okay. Cheese sausage is going to cost you $2.90. If you want that same cheese sausage crumbed, $3.50. 60 cents for crumbs. I don't think so.
Well, the prices are very good, so they've got to make their money somewhere. And if it's on the crumb sausages.
And a lasagna topper's
Yes.
like $3.90 compared to a dim sum, which is $1.80. I think that seems inflated.
I think maybe the dim sim is a lost leader. To lure people in.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Are you going to stay or are you going to leave?
It's the commitment ceremony.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Nathan, Nat and Sean love. And who doesn't love a commitment ceremony on Married at First Sight? Tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Oh, yes, our very own commitment ceremony for Married at First Sight happened last night.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You had to be watching Channel 9 last night to find out who out of us chose to stay and who wanted to leave. You get the sequence in the right order and you win $1,000.
Chris
Let's go to
is in
Chris.
Thornley. Hello, Chris.
Hey, how you going?
Hey,
Good,
Chris.
buddy.
Maths watcher, are you, Chris?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A lot or a little bit?
A little
Be
bit.
honest.
A little bit.
Just dips his toes in, Sean.
Does he?
That's
Yeah.
all.
Just to stay across it.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you saw our commitment ceremony, Chris. Reading left to right. Who said leave and who said stay?
Was it leave, stay?
Leaves. That
Leave,
means
stay,
I would have
stay.
left and Nat and Sean would want to stay.
That'd be right.
We're at the cricket.
Chris,
Yep.
you've scored $1,000, my
Yeah,
friend.
mate.
Awesome.
I know, well
Well done,
done.
Chris.
Pretty good money before 7 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, isn't it?
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Is it a tell the family about the money or is it secret money, Chris?
Probably secret money.
Secret
Money,
is-
Chris. You can use it at Thornley Kebabs. Have you had a go at Thornley Kebabs? They're very popular.
Yeah, they're nice, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
What's your go-to at Thornley Kebabs there, Chris?
Just mixed meat, egg and cheese.
Gotta get egg and cheese. And then does everyone always get like say, give me all the garlic sauce?
I always go garlic aioli.
Got to have garlic.
What about
yeah.
you, Chris?
Just tomato.
Tomato.
Are you joking?
Simple man.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got all the meat, but just tomato sauce.
That's it.
I
all the
thought
meat,
it'd be
Chris.
illegal not to get garlic sauce.
Me too.
Anyway, well, mate, each to their own.
Yeah.
Even when it's wrong.
Hope the vampires don't get you. Well done, Chris. That's why it's done, everybody. Make sure you watch Married at First Sight on Channel 9 tonight at 7:30 for our special commitment ceremony. Do what Chris did. Remember the order of our decision to stay or leave.
Chris, I've got to ask you this quickly. Would you ever consider dipping a nugget into barbecue sauce and then into gravy? This is Nathan's way of going about attacking a
For
nugget.
KFC.
Nah. I don't do barbecue sauce.
I don't do
Oh,
you don't do multi sauces?
No barbecue
No.
sauce.
Oh, barbecue
No
sauce.
barbecue. Nah.
Right.
He's just a tomato
Lost
sauce
me.
guy.
So is
Straight out.
tomato sauce really the only one in your wheelhouse that you're comfortable with?
Yep.
Would you go tomato sauce and then gravy?
Possibly, yeah.
So we're not
I love that
worried about the
Sean's-
buy sauce.
Sean's very much on the front foot about this because we attacked him
he's
about the Chico roll.
so
And
angry.
he's so, he's really,
I
look,
think-
you're
I think it's
defensive
illegal.
now. Look at your posture.
I don't know.
I put my hands. I put my hands in my
There are people out there that will dip a nugget into barbecue sauce and then into gravy.
They will not do that.
They will. I'm not saying everyone does it. I'm just saying they're out there.
If
and
there's
they're
somebody
loving
out
it.
there, somebody out there who dips their nuggets into barbecue sauce and then into gravy, please call me. I want to get to the
On
bottom
Sean's
of this.
personal number. 084.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
I caught up with a mate just the other day, and he was telling me that he went to a 40th birthday a couple of weekends ago, and it was a 40th birthday that everybody was talking about.
Oh, tell me more. I'd like to talk about it too.
Yeah, so the guy that put on the 40th birthday had a really nice house, all the grog, all the food, as you expect when you go into those types of scenarios. And there was a couple that came along where the husband wasn't able to go, so a woman took one of her friends along.
Oh, it's her plus one.
Plus one, yeah. So she came into the joint. Not many people knew of this plus one at all, but that's okay. You know, she was okay to be there, and until she got stuck into the various drinks and the cocktails and all the rest of the stuff going on there, and ended up in the pool. Now, the reason why this became the talk of the town is because this woman ended up in the pool. She went in there and she took it. She was down to her underwear.
She had to get out of her wet things.
No.
And then she took her clothes off. Basically, she
didn't really know anyone there.
So fully nude.
Yes, I'm
at a
told
40th birthday party.
Having the time of their life. Jumping up and down.
Was everybody else
jetting the wangers out?
joining in?
There was a couple of. It started apparently with a drunken couple who had kind of. Because later on the night.
Egged her on a bit?
Yeah, no, that had gone in the pool with their clothes on to begin with.
So then she thought, I'm going to be part of this.
And I'm going to take it to the next level.
Was she doing wanger out cartwheels?
I believe there was some kind of water aerobic stuff going on.
Excellent.
So people could see everything. So a lot of the women there with their partners
freak,
and going,
obviously.
you're joking.
Yes.
And, and then...
Covering their eyes.
The creepy crawly took one look and crawled away. Went, oh, no, thanks.
The added bonus to this is this birthday party, they had one of those camera setups where everybody can go and have a photo with each other, and then it would get uploaded and everyone can check out the photos and stuff at the end of the night.
So there's a gallery.
A gallery. So the girl who was absolutely sideways and nude at the time, she got out of the pool and she decided to get in front of that photo wall, the photo circle thing. And,
so it's one where the camera goes all around you to get a 3D kind of thing.
Yes. Oh, no. Sorry, it's more like the circle one. I think you can set it up to an iPhone or something now.
Okay. Yeah,
It's got a light around it.
Yeah. It's like a ring light.
Yeah, ring light. And so
a ring light.
So this, she was carrying on. She was having such a great time.
The lighting was so great.
She decided to jump in front of this ring light and take various photos of herself just modelling nude, like Playboy style, if you like.
Because that's a bit of fun.
Until a couple other of the ladies came up, got a towel wrapped around her, trying to get her in the corner. Sweetheart, you've had a few drinks and whisked her
best
away.
You not do a photo shoot right now. Say cheese.
Everybody obviously was talking about this, but to cement the whole thing,
with the
days later, they were able to check out photos.
They all got
themselves.
sent the link to the.
There was a link
to the gallery.
Had photos of everyone that was there, including the chick who did the nude modelling.
All the nude photos,
which could not be
So she's
taken
woken
off.
up sober at this point. And then she's gone,
how embarrassing.
It's super embarrassing.
But the girl who took her...
She did not apparently come to her rescue straight away. It was two other women who got the towel. So I don't know what she was doing at the time.
You've got a responsibility if you've taken a plus one.
If you've got a plus one...
Make them keep their clothes on.
They're under your care. I know people can get carried away, but you've got to be there. You've got to jump in the pool at that stage or call them aside.
Hey, why don't you have a glass of water?
Yes.
Put your
clothes back on.
We get invited to a whole bunch of things. It's as simple as going to the cinema to see a movie come out, and I took a plus one of my mates, and I took him along and just thought, we're just going to the cinema. Anyway, there were some people from work there, some girls, and they were from the sales area.
I know which one.
And yes, and then something about Back to the Future came up, and it was the date that's on the the date that they jump forward to or back
in the car.
Yes. There's the date there, and he said it was a certain date, and I don't know how this conversation came up. And we're lining up to get into the movies at this stage. He said it was a certain date. They said no, it's not that date. It's another date. He had a full blown argument with them, and I was mortified because I don't even think they knew his name at this point. He got so angry at them, and he was being real, and he was getting louder and more disrespectful. And I had to tell him to stop.
It's a Googleable thing.
No, because we had given our phones in.
Oh, okay.
So when you go and see a movie, sometimes they if they've got an embargo on them, you have to hand your phone over, and then they put them in little paper bags, and then you have to collect them afterwards. So we'd handed our phones, and no one could Google there. I was mortified. He was having a full blown argument, he was angry at them. They were right.
Of course they were.
When we got our phones back later on, the first thing I did was Google him to shut up because I was pissed.
Oh, I could be so embarrassing.
And I showed him, and they were right. And but that was, it's But, then again, we didn't need the ring light.
No, that's right. There's no photographic evidence of it a few days later. All right, the perils of a +1.
Oh, my God.
Has your +1 been very poorly behaved? 13 24 10.
We'll give somebody $200 to spend on accommodation with What If. How good is that? For accommodation, flights and packages, visit whatif.com. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Problematic +1s. Hit us up if you've suffered through it or if you were the +1 who misbehaved. 13 24 10. Love to hear from you too.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Having a +1 at a function
It's a responsibility.
and a risk.
It is a risk.
Sometimes, isn't
Well,
it?
it shouldn't be a risk because you know that person. You should know they're going to keep their clothes on. You should know they're not going to get in a fight with your workmates over the date on something on Back to the Future.
It happens all the time.
Tracy, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Trace.
Trace.
Now, who did you take as your +1? What happened?
So I took a friend to my sister-in-law's who was having a party. My friend, she got really drunk.
Yes.
And she was drinking red wine. And my sister-in-law had a lovely cream carpet and she proceeded to spill red wine over that.
Oh.
And then as the night went on, she got on the coffee table and she actually put her heel through the coffee table.
Oh.
My sister-in-law wasn't impressed, I can tell you.
No.
Now,
Imagine.
where does the responsibility lie when someone brings a +1, they ruin their carpet and put a hole on the coffee table? Is it you as the +1 invite her to say that you're going to pay for the damages?
Well, we was Googling everything to try and,
Stain
think how
removal.
we could get the stain out of the carpet and stuff. But, I mean, the coffee table was irreparable, to be honest.
Oh, Tracy.
Tracy, was the red wine provided by the host or did you take it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, if
it
you've
was.
got cream carpet, don't serve red
the
wine.
Carpet will get spilt on if you're having a party.
That's on you.
Tables getting holes in them.
Yeah, different
That's
story.
a discussion. That's a discussion on where's the money coming.
I agree.
Love your accent, Tracy, by the way.
Yes, that's right.
In fairness to my friend, she actually wasn't used to drinking red wine, so
Nor am I.
it tipped her over the edge.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Russell
Well,
Gomez.
lesson learned.
Sometimes
Thanks, Trace.
bit of a ninja, isn't it?
Chelsea, hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi,
Hey,
Chelsea.
Chels.
Talk to us about your problematic +1. What happened?
My parents were living in Queensland for about 10 years and I really wanted to see them. It had been a couple of years and I needed a holiday, so my friend really wanted to come, so I brought her along with me. We actually went to Cairns for a few days and she was drunk the entire time, went back down to Gold Coast. She was staying with my family and, no joke, 10 a.m, cracks open ciders, drinking all the time. And it got to the point where we were in surfers, we got tattoos. After that, she disappeared for 2 days, and just got blind drunk in surfers, ended up in some, kids resort thing that has all these slippery slides and everything.
Yeah.
And she just didn't even care. She didn't care. She was like, I was just having fun, enjoying my holiday. And I was like, oh, God.
Is that a
your
holiday?
parents.
If someone thinks that's a holiday.
I know.
Going missing and then turning up in the kiddie playland.
Yes.
It's like that. That's like, yeah, this is what happens.
What were your parents
You're not
thinking,
on the
Chels?
hangover. Pull
YOLO.
your head in. You're a grown-up.
Yeah. Your parents wouldn't have been great with that, would they?
No, my mum doesn't drink. I actually don't really drink that much either. I do on rare occasions, but the point that she was drinking every day, all day, I couldn't even see the Daintree at all because I had to look after her.
And she couldn't see the danger. She was staring right at her.
I mean, it's bad enough when you've got a +1 like that for the night, but when it's for a whole holiday, that's horrendous.
Tough to get out of.
Thanks, Chels. All right, 13 24 10. We are talking about problematic +1s. Have you had one or have you been one?
It's the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Janelle's in Coburn. Hey, Janelle.
Oh, hey, how you going?
Hey, Janelle. Now, who was the bad +1?
That was my darling husband.
What did he do?
So, oh my gosh. So we'd only been dating a few months. And we're at that age where, it's the first sort of lot of family weddings.
Yeah.
And we got invited to a wedding and he was my +1. I was a bit surprised that he was even invited to the wedding because we'd only been dating a small amount of time. And we were all having a great time and on the dance floor. And then he decided now would be a good time to start a little strip show.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
he is not the best dancer.
Or who needs to be?
Oh,
He just needs to be a good undresser.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, yeah. He's not the best dancer at any time, really, even under the influence.
Sure.
But, so he decided to strip off and get up on the tables, and the belt was through the legs, and ended up completely butt naked.
Butt naked on top of the table.
First event.
Did anyone take the flowers off that table?
Oh, God. I think the flowers ended up somewhere.
Lots of your family there to see it, Chanel?
The whole family.
Way to make an impact.
We've got a big family, and we've learnt that if you don't get invited to the wedding, you rock up anyway. So everybody was there.
My thing is, how does he feel knowing the entire family has seen his penis? How's that?
I don't think he cares.
Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Either some people care or some people don't. Sean, would you be happy if your entire family had seen your penis?
Or Megan's entire family.
Megan's entire family has.
They have, haven't they?
They have, haven't they? And not when you flop it over one of their shoulders. I mean,
Thanks, Chanel.
It's tough to come back from an incident like that, isn't it?
Sue, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
All
Sue.
right, Sue, what happened?
We were invited to a birthday party.
So your line is going like...
Yeah, we can't understand you.
All right, let's have a listen now. All right, so hello.
Hello. I was invited to a birthday party, housewarming party, and we'd known the guy for quite some time. And I took my then sister-in-law at the time with me.
Yep.
She got very, very drunk to the point where she fell down a flight of steps, which was probably about 10 to 12 steps, and we all thought she'd broken her neck.
Yeah.
She landed in the garden. She bounced up. She was took it off, whatever. So someone thought it'd be a good idea to put her to sleep in the party host's bed.
Yes.
She actually ended up wetting his bed.
She urinated in his bed.
No.
And that's your +1, Sue. That's on you.
No.
Yeah. We actually didn't speak to him again for a little bit because we were actually really embarrassed.
Of course you are,
I
because
imagine
think about
so.
it, a random's urine in your bed.
Yes, and you've hosted a party, you're knackered, you just want to go to bed and you get in, there's a puddle. No.
Oh, there's no coming back from that. You have to buy. Okay, can I just say right now, you have to buy someone a new mattress if that happens. Yep. Sue, did you offer? No.
We did, but he's like, no, it's all good. Whatever.
It's not all good.
I felt really bad.
Yeah. Can I just say, for future reference for everybody listening,
yes,
if that scenario or something like that ever happens and someone goes, no, it's all good, they're just being polite. It's not all good.
Yes.
You need to complete that purchase.
Yep. Get on to sleeping duck
straight away. Yeah, mattress in a box. Here in 2 days.
Yeah, that's right.
$200 to spend on accommodation with What If. I'm going back to Chelsea. Her friend went over to Queensland with her, and then she went missing for 2 days.
And ended up in a children's playground.
That's not great at all.
No, it's not.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
The world's biggest show is coming to Perth.
Hey, Perth, I'm Ed Sheeran.
And Nova has your tickets. His last tour broke records as the biggest tour ever. Ed Sheeran is heading to Perth's Optus Stadium on Sunday, March 12. Tickets still available at frontiertouring.com.
Oh, yes, excited. Ed Sheeran coming to town, and guess who's going to see him? It's Rob from Ellenbrook. Hi, Rob.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, Rob. Fantastic,
Robert.
mate.
Hey, Rob, before we get into it, much fog in Ellenbrook this morning?
Yes, there is much fog in Ellenbrook.
There you go, Sean.
To be sure.
Really?
Do you
Honestly?
believe now?
Honestly, it's clearing, but it's still here.
Wow. Are you okay, Rob?
I'm fine. Yeah, I can just see enough.
Okay, fantastic. I get worried about your safety so much, Rob.
Thanks so much.
Have you been to see Ed Sheeran before, Rob?
I have not. No.
Fog is predicted for the performance.
I'm sure it is, yes. I'm sure a heavy Scottish fog will come.
Yes, but it won't matter because you'll be in the private Nova suite there, Rob, at Optus Stadium. That will be something to remember.
That'll be fantastic. Sounds fantastic.
Have you been in a private suite before, Rob?
I think I have, yes, but many, many years ago.
Oh, okay, Rob. It's changed so much since
That's right.
it was you got your own cave. This is a new exciting thing. I've given the tip. I think you should take you take some Tupperware And
Okay,
just,
good idea.
Just
Yeah.
for some spare
A doggy
treats.
bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a Brian Morris type of scenario.
Isn't it just?
But
Feel
yet,
it.
and yet I would be mortified anytime he did it. But something like this, it's like, you walk away and there's like 30 sliders left.
there's
And it's like, I could
hundreds,
be
yeah.
like just throwing these sliders back all night.
I'll bring some in the next day for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much. I'd love to be greeted with some table scraps.
Rob, you've got 2 spots in that private Nova Suite. It's happening Sunday, March 12. Not too long to wait. Watching Ed Sheeran perform live at Optus Stadium. It's going to be a massive night. You're going to love it.
Oh, absolutely. For everyone else, say yes and jump on the Optus Stadium website for all the biggest shows in town. optusstadium.com.au.
And there's still more chance to win tickets to Ed across the day with Ben, and we'll have another double for the Optus Corporate Suite to give away tomorrow on our show from 6 o'clock.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
As you know, Big Harry was
Yep.
performing last night.
Yep.
And yesterday we met Mia from Bicton, who was on her way. Her mum was driving her to be dropped off
Now,
at the...
what time was that? About 8 o'clock?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
Mia.
Was it everything you ever hoped and dreamed?
Oh my God. It was so good. It was like a literal out-of-body experience. Oh my
The
God.
whole thing from go to woe?
The whole thing from 8 a.m. to, 12:30
a.m.
this morning.
The heat yesterday, 37 degrees, Mayor. So when we spoke to you, it was early. You got there. How did you get through that part of the day before he started?
Oh, honestly, not going to lie, it was pretty tough. I sweated all my makeup off in line, so when I got to the show, I was an absolute mess. But it was super good 'cause they were handing out water and stuff like that, so it kind of helped a little bit.
Yes.
But the heat was absolutely insane.
Now,
it was crazy.
We saw on the news, everybody dashing to the other side because they heard that you could queue over there and that kind of thing. Did you get caught up in that?
Well, we were originally going there for 8, as you heard yesterday, and then we were getting texts from all our friends who were already there saying there's no security at all these gates, don't come just yet because it's absolutely hectic for wristbands. So we waited a little bit until 9, and that's when we went and got our wristbands, and it was cleared up by then, which was super, super good.
Okay.
But yeah, it was absolutely hectic in the morning. The lines were insane. You couldn't move anywhere.
What of the recently purchased Harry merch did you wear to the concert? I need to visualise the outfit.
I didn't wear my Harry merch to the concert. I wore my sequined outfit to match with him.
Okay.
Oh!
And
So you match with the sequined ice cream, the milkshake on
the ice cream top. Yeah, well, I went a little bit differently to what he was going to wear tonight because obviously it was a huge surprise.
Yeah, of course.
So I just wore a full decked out purple sequin dress with my pink boa.
Yes, queen,
Beautiful,
yes.
So, Mia, can I ask you, how often did you cry whilst he was playing?
Oh, a fair bit. I cried. Well, when he sang Matilda, he was right up the front next to me, so I just bawled my eyes out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was Matilda. Did you cry during the Sign of the Times? Is that?
I did
deep,
cry
man,
for a little bit.
Yeah, that's important.
what about, because I know he sang What Makes You Beautiful, the 1D song. Did you cry during
you need
that?
the screams, that.
A little bit at the start of the song, and then I just kind of forgot about it and got straight into it.
Mia, I'm guessing I know the answer to this. Did he look straight at you?
Oh, no.
Oh, she's a realist.
Everyone at a concert because he was looking
sure.
He was looking straight at me. No, seriously.
You know what?
He didn't
I
look
wish he
straight
was.
at you. Do you think it's because you sweated your makeup off?
I honestly think that's what it was. 100%.
He
I wasn't
averted
looking
his
as pretty
eyes.
as I was.
I know, Mia. That's so disappointing because it's going to be the start of your new life.
Yeah. Oh,
And
no.
instead, you just got to wait for Niall to get over to Perth and pick up the slack.
Back to school today.
Are you going? In fact, are you going to school today, Mia?
Oh, I am, unfortunately. I tried so hard to get the day off just to process what had happened, but Mum said no.
Sweetheart, we'll write you a letter anytime you want to get a day off. I can
Thank
forge
you.
your mum's signature. Don't worry about that.
I reckon it's pretty easy.
Yeah, Mia gave us the sounds of
Yeah.
it. Mia, what was your all-time highlight of the entire evening? What was it?
Probably Harry doing a shoey, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did it with water, though. He did it with water, though, and I don't
the water,
you know what I mean? That's like
I mean-
cheesing with an empty glass. Oh, no.
Yeah, it wasn't legit, but I mean, it was still pretty good effort from his behalf.
Sure.
I remember I saw when, everyone was lining up and I think Harry was doing a sound check and all these girls were just screaming and singing his songs, which was having a great time. But then I saw he just started running and someone goes, "Oh my God, he's running!" Like any movement that he did, people were amazed that it happened.
He's scratching his butt.
Oh my God, he has arms! God, how excited.
No, that was me yesterday.
Oh, that's great, man. I'm glad you had such a great
Well, Mia,
time.
I think
good on you,
moving
Mia.
forward, we realised that you really missed your moment here. I mean, if you took some a little, like some lippy and some powder
Yeah,
in your
that's
pocket,
right.
you may have had a new life.
I know. We would have locked eyes.
Yeah,
My
of
life
Of course,
has
you
been
would have
changed.
locked eyes.
I know. It's a bit of loose powder. Could have got you there.
Maybe next time.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe
I
next
know.
time.
Hold on to
Maybe
the
next
faith.
time.
Who knows?
Mia, thank you for being our on-the-spot
Oh,
reporter.
you're amazing, Mia.
Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you so much.
Mate, I want to send you to everything. All of it. Listen to it. Listen to how important it is.
It's important.
Does anyone know what it means? So you crying. Oh, it'll be alright. Yeah, okay, but like, what is he banging on about?
The end is near.
It's near.
Maybe it's the end of their relationship.
Going through the
Gonna
tunnel.
get away from here. Oh, the tunnel.
Going through the tunnel.
On the poly pipe.
Perhaps.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean, and the podcast.
Shut up and drive.
10K.
Drive through!
Win 10 grand with Nathan, Nat and Sean at our 10K Thirsty Camel drive-through at the Vale Bar and Brasserie. Shop the way you want with everyday low prices at the Camel.
All right. One of these two fine people is about to score a spot at our 10K drive-through next Friday at the Thirsty Camel drive-through at the Vale Bar and Brasserie in the Angela.
Amy's up the hill in Les Murdy. She wants to have a crack. G'day, Amy.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, Amy, which car will you be driving through? In?
A Honda CRV.
CRV.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
nice.
That's what colour? What colour we got?
It's a white, really boring and basic.
Oh, I love a
Hey,
white
hey,
car.
yeah,
Love a
I'm
white
happy
car.
with a white
It's
car.
fresh. You're going against Emma from Warnbro. Hi, Emma.
Hello, how you going, guys?
Good, Emma.
Wonderful,
Do you
Emma.
mind if we have a peek in your garage? What would you be driving?
It'll be a Nissan.
A Nissan what colour? Don't just say a Nissan.
A Nissan
Talk it
what?
up. What is it?
It's a Nissan Pathfinder, silver.
Oh,
Okay,
Pathfinder.
Silver
drive.
Pathfinder.
Full
Okay,
drive.
nice. All right, here's what's going to happen. We have 5 general knowledge quiz questions to ask you. If you think you know the answer, you buzz in with your name. If you get it right, you get the point. You get it wrong, no one gets a point. We move on to the next question, okay? Best of 5.
All right, let's test your buzzers, Amy.
Amy?
Lovely.
Emma.
Emma.
Working well.
It's going to be on here. First question, ladies. Which actor slapped Chris Rock at the 94th Academy Awards?
Emma?
Will Smith.
Correct. Emma's on the board. 1-0.
Naughty man he was.
That's right.
All right, question number 2. What's the 24th letter of the alphabet?
Amy?
Amy?
Zeb.
Incorrect, Amy.
No, Amy.
That would be the 26th letter.
Yeah, it's the 24th is X. But you know what?
X.
You know what? You go, girl.
Score check, Emma 1, Amy 0. Question number 3. How many original members in the pop group Spice Girls?
Amy?
Yes, Amy?
5.
Amy's on the board, everybody.
Correct.
1-1.
Okay, here we go. Next question. Which animal represents the star sign Taurus?
Amy?
Amy?
The ram?
Correct, that would be Aries.
No,
It is
the bull.
the bull.
It's the bull.
Taurus.
The bull.
Bull.
Okay, it's tied up at 1-1. Whoever answers this question correctly.
Oh, well, I think we're
take
going
the
to
game.
need to have a buzzer check there.
Amy? Check your buzzer, Amy. Lovely.
Amy.
Emma?
Emma.
Yeah, they're working. They're still
Okay.
working.
Just that Emma went silent there for a while.
Yeah.
All right, tiebreaker.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's not a tiebreaker. This is
one.
last question 5.
Okay. What is the name of the youngest person to sail solo and unassisted around the world?
Emma.
Yes, Emma?
Is it Jess Roberts?
It is not Jess Roberts.
Jess Roberts.
You were close. It was Jessica
Jessica
Watson.
Watson. They're doing a movie of her.
That's right. I know. Which means we're still tied up. That means we go to a tiebreaker.
The tiebreaker. The tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker rules apply. That means if you buzz in and answer it correctly, you win.
Yeah.
If you answer it incorrectly, you lose. Okay, there's a lot more on the line
right.
now.
This could possibly cost you $10,000. Or this could possibly win you $10,000.
Okay, here we go. A sequence of words that are difficult to articulate is called a tongue what?
Emma.
Emma?
Tongue twister.
Emma's done it, everybody!
Great question.
So close.
Great from the
So
KFC
close.
menu.
Emma, we are going to be seeing you Friday week at our 10K drive-through at the Vale Bar and Brasserie in Yangebup, where somebody, and it could be you, will win $10,000.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Plus, sweetener.
$150 to spend at Thirsty Camel just to kick things off there, Em.
That's yours,
Bad.
Emma.
Can't wait
Lovely.
to see the Nissan
I
Pathfinder.
know. It's silver. Don't forget.
Silver.
We will see you there. Well done, Emma.
Thanks, guys.
And
Thank
thanks for playing, Amy.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay,
You
so
were
that's-
so
Thank you.
close.
Thanks, guys.
That is car number 2.
That's right.
Tomorrow, we are after car number 3.
There's a pattern. Have you picked it?
Yes.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Nathan,
We're having
and
a
Sean.
conversation about expensive handbags at the moment. I know, we're not going to say it's you, Amy. No,
morning,
Amy's been
husband.
saving for a while with an ultimate plan of buying a bag. She was thinking a Chloe one for the bargain price of $750,
Yes.
which I think is nicer. And now suddenly a YSL's in the mix for $2,000, and I think the YSL looks cheap and tacky.
Well, it's a
$2,000.
classic shape.
for $2,000, Amy. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I'm to Amy's husband.
Natalie, do you have an
using
expensive handbag?
No. I bought, even when I was in Florence, I bought a beautiful, a handmade leather bag, and I love it. But that was $300.
Yeah, right.
And that to me, I had no need to buy any more expensive than that.
But, I mean, when I run down to get some bread and milk, I use a Birkin. But
Yes.
you know what that means, Sean?
No, I was thinking about a Merkin.
Not fake pubic hair, Sean.
No, that's a Merkin.
A Birkin.
I thought people don't recognise
A
you.
Birkin can be like $60,000, $100,000. It's the ultimate in handbags. Dude, check out any one of the franchises of the Real Housewives.
They're everywhere.
Teach you a lot.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I hated that song when it first came out.
Yeah.
Cannot get enough of it.
I know. It's what happens, isn't it? Between that and Green Grass from...
Oh, no. George Ezra. You're going to be singing that night. It'll get you. I guarantee it.
Nathan, that's what I said about that one.
You have to buy everybody breakfast.
You said it about that one.
Buy everyone breakfast. Shake on it.
No. I will shake on it.
Okay.
Never.
It's not going to get you. Everyone heard this?
If there is one thing people know about me, it is that George Ezra has always been one of my greatest enemies.
Play it, Harry.
No. This sounds like something you sing.
Everyone loves it.
Dad's 60th.
No, give
everyone's loving it.
I give
Sam,
it about
everyone's
8 days and you'll be
Sam hates
bopping
it.
along.
No.
It's happening.
Sam
It's
doesn't like it
happening.
either. No.
It will happen.
No.
You're going to be singing. You're going to be loving this.
No, what, mate?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
it's so
Looking forward to
like,
breakfast.
you know what I mean?
Feel like I'm
This
ordering
song
already.
seems like something that everyone you show inspirational clips on telethon. Play it. And then it's all kids having a great time in the fields. And all the doctors and nurses come out going, yeah. We're going like, raise money, it's a great cause. That's what this song is. And it is a great cause.
8 days, Nathan, and you'll be bopping along, singing, spinning around like there's no tomorrow.
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
If you missed us talking about earlier this morning, that ad that you just heard there, people believe that Sean's being replaced by Sue. And that's breaking news, and he's out.
Could be the case. We don't know. It starts this way.
No, that's
And then there's a
true.
lot of
Yeah, we
truth
just
in it.
white ant you, basically.
Yeah, it's like when the president of Footy Club says, "Nah, they're safe as houses."
Yes, that's right. They have the backing of the full backing of the board.
Hey, last night I was googling what time is Harry taking the stage
Sure.
at the concert because I was trying to have a good listen at my place. So anyway, as I was googling it, there was all these other things. The recently searched things came up. Can a 15-year-old go to Harry Styles concert? What time is the Harry Styles concert in 2023? Is there an opening act for the Harry Styles concert? What time does Harry Styles wake up at?
What time does he wake up at?
Just the important information.
That's been Googled so many times. It's in the top 5.
That's great.
Anyway.
Hello, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Morning, guys.
You went last night, Ben?
Went last night, very tired today.
Was he ever so dreamy?
He was dreamy.
I didn't need to go, Ben. I had a wonderful performance from my balcony. Actually, to be honest, we might have some here. It was just like being there, to be honest.
I saw you post on Instagram.
Yeah.
Now, what you can hear there is mostly a cricket.
What song is
Which
that?
is really, I think that was Wet Leg. That was beforehand. And then so I was waiting for the cricket to be over, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly I went inside and then I came back and said, oh my God, the cricket's gone. Now I'll be able to listen to it again. So this is Harry Styles. And what you hear in the background now is the reticulation. So I get really good sound, but whatever's happening just before my place is what I hear. So crickets, reticulation, coughing.
I love how you're just tormented by cricket everywhere you go.
I know.
Every thought.
Your life is just always waiting for the cricket to end.
That's right.
It's so bad.
What do you think about the water shoey? I think that's a bit gross.
I know.
Yeah. What's the point?
There's
What's
too,
the point,
too
mate?
much shoe flavour. If you got water,
Yeah, agree.
you need
Agree.
a stronger drink to cover
I
the
just
shoe
don't
flavour.
think a shoey shouldn't be done with water at the end.
No.
So, and it's great that he wanted to have a go at it, blah, blah, but,
That's not having a
it's
go.
not
No.
true.
Is that the first time you've ever got the ick from Harry Styles?
Oh, no. That doesn't ick me. God, mate.
No?
In Kalgoorlie.
What? A lot worse happens out in
Are you kidding
Kalgoorlie.
me, mate? People drink from their underwear.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.